All right, guys. Hello to everyone that is tuning in. Sorry, we are having a little bit of communication in the background. You may not hear your favorite storm chasers as much as you typically would. We are radio positive. I do have my radio in my ear. So, as we dictate and get information from our chasers, um, we will be keeping that in our ears and pass that out to you as necessary. So as we move through tonight, I went ahead to go live because we do have some weather that is out to our west currently. So we're going to bring that into view here for you guys. Let me get that banner out of the way. You guys know who we are. So this is currently what we are looking out to our west. You have Royal Center, Logan Sport, Deer Creek, Monticello. It is just past Winnemac. This is the severe thunderstorm warning that we are looking at currently. Working its way. It's going to affect the northern half of Huntington. It looks, or quarter, I guess you could say, of Huntington there. So we're going to continue to keep an eye and monitor that situation. We have one of our storm chasers heading to that area right now. He's going to be posted up right around in this area. If he has time, once he gets set up, we might send him over to that area. So bear with us as we get set up. There are some things that I have been working on watching. You can see this whole area right here. That is the current hail core. So there's that. And then we have the little itty bitty signature of rotation that is on the back southern side of that storm. So far, they have not said anything about anything tornado possible. So we're going to keep a close eye on that tonight as our storm chasers are getting set. So far, it sounds like we got two guys that are going to be heading out today to get coverage going here. So you guys probably would have noticed me taking a look at this and checking out the clouds and whatnot. So we're sitting around 40 to 45,000 feet for our clouds. So we're going to continue to monitor that because as the cap releases in those clouds, they can grow. That gives us the opportunity for that giant hail, which is going to be a risk. So they're saying 1-inch hail diameter is possible in this. If you're out towards Royal Center and you are out in that area, let us know what you're seeing out there for me. That's got about 7 minutes left on it. I would say they're probably going to extend that. So we get this down a little bit shorter here so you guys can see what things look like in motion here. So things are taking so far a west to east approach. I know the polygon is kind of pointing towards the northeast, so I do expect those to kind of straighten out as we go across here. You can see down there by Indianapolis, we got one kind of pointed a little bit to the southeast, and then just behind it, one pointed a little bit to the northeast. So it's going to be a little bit of an interesting night as things tend to develop. One thing that I watched for throughout the last couple of days with weather models and things like that were a lot of the differences, but this is what I've been tracking is the possibility for some pretty severe weather. And we'll see what happens after this first initial push goes through as we come up to the 5 o'clock hour, and then what is going to happen after that. So usually what we would expect is the first initial push, and then, things kind of dissipate or fall apart after that. There's a chance that behind this, we could get some supercellular convection behind this throughout the late evening and have to keep an eye on things. We'll see how this develops and moves forward as we go. So we'll keep an eye on things here and see how it develops. So you can kind of see that rotation there that did fall apart. Thank God. So we will keep an eye on that. I do have a keen eye to watch for those little things. We can see, I don't know if you guys are watching on the radar or not, this little area right there could be of some concern. Yes, sir. There's a pretty good hail core on that. The hail core is just south of Royal Center currently. The hail core is just south of Royal Center. $45. So you guys will see me kind of switch between some different maps. I know it seems like 4 should be enough, but there's just a lot of things to look at throughout time here. I am currently. I already sent out the link to Facebook Messenger. Yeah, just come in and out as you please. I'll keep you in the background and keep an eye on your footage and pull you up as necessary. Yeah, I got you. So we'll probably keep you muted on there, and we'll communicate through the radios. I don't know how to get rid of that. Aha. So these contours that you guys see right here, I had to look and see what that was because I turned that on and didn't know what it was. So this is for hail size. So as this storm has traveled, you can see that the hail got a lot bigger right there, but it kind of shrunk down. So that is the current hail track from Monticello, just north of Burnettsville, heading into just south of Royal Center. So cool little tool there. I didn't know exactly what it was. So we're going to leave the radar up for right now. Not anything affecting Huntington currently, but we're going to keep an eye on it. Can confirm. So I'm going to get my mug off here. You guys can watch the radar for a minute. We'll play with it here and there, but you can keep a close eye while we're doing. 50,000 feet. Copy. Hey, that cell that has that severe thunderstorm warning on it, I have giant hail and a pretty good rotation signature and 50,000 foot cloud tops. I have giant hail. I have rotation south of Royal Center. I have 50,000 foot cloud tops. How copy? How about now? Solid copy. I have giant hail, 50,000 foot cloud tops, and rotation south of Royal Center. How was that? Joseph, do you have your ears on you? By Warren? Nothing's even close out that way yet, man. Negative. All right, guys, we're just going to bump back in here real quick and let you guys know what we got going on. We got a severe thunderstorm watch until 11 p.m. tonight. Like we said, this is just the first little bit that's coming through here. After this, we got a chance to recoup ourselves. We got the cap is gone. We got cloud tops hitting over 50,000 feet currently, so we're watching that very carefully. Thank you all for being here, and we got storm chasers going out throughout the area. We're going to show you that as well right now. We're going to have one about here, then we're going to have one about here. So these guys are very easily movable, which is good. So currently we're watching this line of storms right here, which is 43 miles away from Huntington currently. So to be there in about an hour, if not a little less. So see how fast these are moving. This is warned for it's moved down, slowed down 30 miles an hour. Thank God. Ping pong size hail. So if you don't know what a ping pong ball looks like, think about Forrest Gump. He played ping pong, but that's heading into Miami County, and then it's going to go to Wabash and then into Huntington. And then down here we have another severe thunderstorm warning. Let me split the screen that. Give me a second here. This one down here, severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to go into the north side of Kokomo down there for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Yes. It's all kind of cycling, but it does say that it has ping pong ball size hail. Affirmative. Sorry about that, guys. So these are what we're watching. Joseph's currently on his way. He's going to head down in this area. So we're kind of watching this whole area as it has some inflow. So we're watching that. And then we're watching this area. We're watching this area. So we're watching a little bit of everything right now, guys, as this moves into focus here. And thank God that this radar down here is actively working today. So we can see that the inflow is actively working right here. We got that little hook signature down there. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that when Joseph gets a little bit closer down there. But as we get a little farther away from things, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of signature here, but that'd be way up in the atmosphere coming that far from Logansport. So still continuing to keep an eye on things. You can see that the severe thunderstorm watch is actually cut off from this area. And there's actually nothing out over this way until you get up to a tornado watch up over here. So currently watching for the boundaries to set up and see exactly what we're going to be looking for here as time progresses. (10-4), thank you. So now we have ping pong ball size hail down here as well. Let's go. We'll just use this one. Let's take a look and see what this looks like. All right. So what we look for on radar is that yellow right there where it says giant hail. So that means it's got the potential to grow even higher. So what I like to look at is the enhanced echo tops where we're approaching 50,000 feet. When we start to see that orange, that is typically problematic. All right, I got you. I'm watching you. You can see the lightning from a distance. You can probably start to see some clouds starting to overtake you a little bit too, it looks like. So right now I got a confirmed gentleman here, and I got a guy currently working his way down this way. Butterfingers. And here's a live look from Justin. We're going to pop him up here. This is 114, 105. You can see that out in the distance there. You got a pretty good shelf out there, Justin. Sorry, I didn't mean to have your mic on there. I got you muted. But yeah, you got a pretty nice wall going on out there. Nice shelf cloud. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, so we're keeping an eye on everything down here currently. Definitely have an invested interest in what's going on down here. So keeping an eye on that as it has the most potential for inflow currently. And then we're definitely watching this area right here as it's kind of flattened out a little bit. But we can watch and see what's going on back over here with these cloud tops. 49,000 feet. I'd like to see if we could get, oh, there's a 50. A lot of 40s in there. Now down here, we got a lot of 50s as well. So I'm just going to keep an eye on things as they move forward and progress. All right, things are starting to get up to the doorstep of Wabash County here. Send it. No way. All right, guys, this is Justin out here. Say again. Say again. Send it. Affirmative. Yeah, this thing turned more linear, but I think the real story is going to be what happens after this. Hey, Justin, would you mind? We got a severe thunderstorm warning. Stand by. Justin, would you go down to 16 and 105? You don't have to. Only if it's for your safety. All right, guys. So Justin is currently working his way down to 16 and 105. We are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning for the western, kind of like third of the county here. So we're going to bring this just under radar here so you can see what we have. So we have Huntington County. It's a little difficult to see because I have the radar so bright right here. And this is the severe thunderstorm warning that we have covering us currently. So we're keeping an eye on that as things progress and come through here. We are currently set up with chasers. We got chasers pretty much all over the county right now. Affirmative. So the gentleman that you're watching on the screen, he's heading for here. I got a guy here. I got a guy here. Hey, Joe, is it possible you might want to pop up on the stream there and see what you got? Hey, Joe, would you like to pop in on the live stream there? That's my bad. I like to eat the microphone. All right, while he gets back into position here, we're going to open up the radar here so you guys can see what we're looking at. That is the severe thunderstorm warning. Let's pop up the actual what it's talking about. At 5:38 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Mexico to Peru, extending east at moving east at 35 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. It is radar indicated. Huntington, Peru, Wabash, Andrews, LaFontaine, Wells, Erie, LaGros, Chili, Rich Valley, Servia, Lincolnville, Urbana, Treaty, Spikerville, Peoria, Need, and Somerset are all locations impacted with that severe thunderstorm warning. So keep that in mind. If you are in that area, seek your necessary shelter. We're going to pull up Joseph here. Hello, sir.
Howdy.
So this is a live look at what he's got going on. He is currently at 105 and 124. So it's not looking too dark out there yet, but it's getting there.
No, it's not looking real bad at all right now.
So he is right here. So are we facing west right now?
Yes, yes, we are. Yep.
Okay. So we're looking southwest, which is, I gotta pop you up with the radar. Here we go. Which is that direction. So take a look in 2 maps. 4 maps. All right, you got a little bit of hail that's possibly up on your doorstep coming up here. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna switch over to
It's looking like what, about pea-sized hail maybe right now?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
This is coming down 105 with Justin currently. Looks awful dark out there. Looks like going through Bippus. Is that right? Oops, I have it muted. Justin, that's going through Bippus, right? Yes, he's going through Bippus. I looked on the map. All right. So we got Joe over there starting to get some heavier rain. Are you seeing any of that hail yet, Joe?
Negative, not yet.
Okay. It's coming. So he's here. We're going to have the other guy here, down somewhere in that area. So the clouds have kind of shrunk a little bit. Cloud base is about 43,000, which still isn't bad. But what could build behind this stuff is... You're unmuted. Justin?
It's still not coming through my truck. It's still not coming through your car on the dashboard.
Roger. I'll just...
You watching this, Brad?
What was that, Joe?
You watching this?
Yeah.
We're getting about what, 30, 35, 40 mile an hour wind?
Yeah, at least. I see more of the windshield than I do anything else, but you can see that the background's gone. Lima Charlie. That's some heavy rain. I heard you. Did you hear me? Well, I was too busy watching Joe's screen. He's getting inundated with some heavy rain right now. So the wind's pretty bad over there, is it?
Yeah, we're what? Yeah, we're getting, what, 30-mile-an-hour winds?
30. He is very moist right now. All right, hail should be coming here any second. I haven't seen any of that hail yet.
No hail yet.
No hail yet. Let me know if you get it. You got another round right behind this, so keep an eye on it. Justin, wiper blades. Thank you.
105 and 116 for
10-4. He's getting rain too, but it's just not as bad. It is possible. I don't know why I just said that without pushing the button. It is possible. Man, you can't even see across that field anymore. His windshield is Mike, Oscar, India, Sierra, Tango. Negative. Okay, I didn't realize I missed so many comments, guys. I apologize.
We are starting to get into the pea-sized hail now, Brad.
Pea-size hail. Pea-size hail 124 and 105. Copy that. And I can confirm on radar, and you'll have some light rain and then another set as well. Currently, no rotation. It all kind of flattened out, which I guess is a good thing for the people of Huntington. But out towards Wabash County, there is another little cell out there that could produce. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well on the backside. All right, guys. So we're going to keep him over here in the corner for now. If anything develops, let us know, guys. I see some lightning from Justin over there. Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to put you in the background. If you need me, holler on the radio.
Copy.
Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now, guys. We're bringing the radar up a little bit more. Things kind of flattened out a little bit on us, which is not a bad thing. Kind of explain what's going on and why we kind of got into a little bit more of stable air, and things got pulled a little bit further south. So we can see these ridges here on our screen. You can watch my mouse, or I can draw. We had some pretty large, sizable hail here out towards Galveston, north of Kokomo. That cell right there is currently on its way towards Marion if it holds together. We'll have to switch radars to take a look, but there is a good signal of rotation there. And as that heads off into this direction, Van Buren, Marion, Swayze kind of would be the area to watch for on that. So we're going to come back from a different radar perspective and watch that. We did have some questions. We were asked if we're going to be okay here in Huntington. For now, yes. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning right on the edge of Huntington proper. But like I said, things have kind of died out a little bit. And we can look over here on the bottom left screen. You can see how the cloud tops right here, have kind of, they're not as put together as they were. So everything's kind of splitting up and flattening out. We don't see the 50 plus cloud tops that we had. So that's a good sign that things are kind of mellowing out. But if we come down here where we're seeing that rotation up over there, we see those high cloud tops and greater instability further south. So that's what we're watching for. So let's go ahead and switch radars real quick. Got a special weather statement down there around Fishers. We still do have, there's a little bit of a rotational signature there. Nothing terrible to the southwest of Converse there, but we can see that there's just still little pockets of minor rotation, and that's going to be heading towards Joe actually currently. We got Justin. He's currently watching what really flattened out for him. He's actually up in this area, so we're going to get in touch with him here in a minute, and we're probably going to stand down here and see what progresses from there. Things are starting to flatten out on the farther north we go, which is kind of weird. So Justin, Don, I would say you guys can stand down. Joe, I would stand by just in case. So LaFontaine, this is what we're watching right here. That guy right there. We all know you're sitting anyway. So we can see we have a little bit of a different mix there, and there's a couple extra little different colors in there. So that's kind of an interesting spot to watch, especially if we have a little bit of an inflow finger here. Kind of gets that little hook and that finger going in there. So we're going to kind of watch that area for possible development. But, you know, as things have kind of flattened out and whatnot, we're going to just kind of keep an eye on it. Doesn't look like they're going to extend this severe thunderstorm warning. They may for the southern half of this system, which would be somewhere down like this area, make it a severe thunderstorm warning. But for the northern half, I would say anything above here, I wouldn't put any money on anything as far as an extended severe thunderstorm warning or anything like that. So, but we are keeping an eye on it. If you're down around the Marion Converse area, we are getting still that giant hail reverb here on the radar. We also see large hail, so definitely keeping an eye on that as those radar signatures continue to come back. So we'll switch up here just so we can take a look. We are still seeing that rotation in there. We'll see if that does pick back up. We are not tagged tornado possible, but all right, here we go. We have a 1 3/4 inch observed hail threat right here. This is north of Greentown, just west of Converse, and it is a thunderstorm damage threat considerable. So keep that in mind if you are down in that area. But we are still watching two areas of rotation, one less than the other. So Converse, Marion, Swayze, Van Buren, you are all in direct line of that. Unfortunately, that is out of our forecast area. So we'll come back up here to Huntington, take a look at things for Joseph, see how things are looking for him as things get a little bit closer to him. So he is right in this area. So we are watching that as that second system moves a little bit closer. Like I said, we're watching this finger right here for possible development, and we'll see what happens with that. So Joe, what are you seeing out there, big dog? Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to go into Marion, go down to 18 and then go west on 18, but I don't think you're going to make it in time. But that has a considerable threat damage tag on that from 1 3/4 inch hail. And just south of Converse there is a significant rotation picking up. Oh God, no, you won't be able to. Why don't, let's see, can you get to 124 on 9, you think? Okay, as Joe shifts further south, I'd be okay if you wanted to try to catch up to that. There is a nice hail core just south of Wabash that's going to be heading that way. Roger that. All right, guys, we are shifting our assets currently to see what we're gonna get going on here. So we still have a severe thunderstorm warning. Like we said, things did shift a little bit further to the south. Currently, that's what we're watching. That northern half did cut out there. Hopefully, you guys can hear me now. I'm not sure if you can or not. 8 people, if you could, let me know if you can hear me, please. We have moments of silence. I apologize, but I got to watch and make sure our chasers are staying safe. So currently, we're going to have a chaser heading down right in this area. He's going to get right into that line that's coming through Converse right now. You can see right there. And then we have another guy. He's going to try to cut down right into this severe thunderstorm warning area and try to bullseye right there. We'll see if he can get there in time. Oh, what do we got on Joe's screen here? Let's pop him up here. He's a little cut outish there. Joe, what did you have there on your screen there, bud?
I don't think anything special. I got some low-hanging clouds over there to the, what is that, the west? Am I going facing west right now?
Okay, when that was a smaller picture, it scared the crap out of me. I was like, hold on a minute. Oh, I heard my radio. I don't know why I use the radio because I can hear you right there. Is that rotating?
Yeah, there we go. Give me a second. Stop for a minute right here.
So you're on what, 218 right there?
This is 105, and I'm at 1,000 south.
I'm at 104. I'm at Norwoods and 24. You can barely.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Keep an eye on that, Joe.
Yep. Let's get off this main road.
Yep. What road is that?
This is a thousand south. Okay, stop right.
10-4.
Right in the back.
Category 5 rainbow. I'll copy.
Yeah.
Copy.
Copy.
What are you seeing on that, Joe? You see anything wrapping?
I am not, Brad.
Origami.
It's blurry. All I see is the raindrops.
Let's get a little closer.
LaFontaine.
We're gonna try to get a little bit closer, Brad.
Okay, we got possibly something on Joe right now. So stand by, please.
I'm at 24 and 9, and visibility down to less than a half mile.
10-4. So this right here is what Joe's looking at on radar, guys. Joe, there's actually, keep an eye on that.
Here,
So
copy.
the center of the rotation would be just to your left as you'd be looking at that, if there's anything there. Hey, Don, if you or Melinda can get on the live and look at that, let me know what you're seeing. If you or Melinda can hop on the live stream and see what we have, take a look at it. So that's the area, guys. I circled it on your screen there. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on that. That could be outflow from the area of slight rotation there, but Joe, is it possible to pan just a hair bit to the left? Or maybe go up just past that barn a little bit?
So look a little bit. Maybe pull into this barn to try to just kind of corner
There's
yourself.
Don. Perfect. That's the area to watch right there. Justin, you're clear south. I'm still watching you. Holy cow, look at Don real quick. Hey, Don, I see you. Can you see the screen?
But how am I looking at maintenance phone down there at that location?
Well, I'm trying to see my screen here.
I don't
Trying to get the
think you're
volume
winning.
turned up better.
Yeah, I think it's flattening out, breaking up.
I think so too. What do you see to your left?
Uh,
I am having serious issues with the audio here. Stand by.
Rainbow alert.
I am not seeing anything
There we
of
go.
any significance.
This is big, but you can make it like a big.
You're not seeing anything rotating in that?
No, not at all.
It's still there. That's usually a good sign of some outflow that's possible. So anything that would happen would be just below that or just to the left of what you're seeing. Oh, it did. It just broadened out. Well, that's over. Dadgummit.
All right.
All right, we'll call it.
Yep.
All right, this is Don here. Don is north of Andrews. Got a double rainbow going on over there. He's part of the Pink Pony Club.
I didn't bit this. Pink Pony Club, whatever, Mr. Pineapple.
So down around Warren, we got some possible hail. Lancaster, just some rain. But in LaFontaine, we got a little bit of hail going on. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on. But thanks for sharing that, Don.
You're welcome.
Are you going into your meeting?
Yes, sir.
10-4. Have fun.
Enjoy. Have fun.
All right,
Don't get wet.
All right. Hey, Joe.
Yes, sir.
You still have a little bit of hail coming. Did you see any hail in that at all?
Not at all.
Okay. 10-4. I would say probably the worst. What about behind you? What do you see out towards Warren if you turn around and look back behind you?
It looks a lot darker.
Yeah, it just actually just peaked up out towards that direction. The clouds just hit 50,000.
Oh, yeah.
There is some hail out towards Warren. I mean, there's no way you'd catch it. Well, it's starting to dissipate again already. All right. Well, I will let you go, sir. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, and then once this expires, I'll get off the live stream unless anything else happens.
You see him there northeast of Greentown.
Northeast of Greentown. Talking about there at Swayze?
Yeah.
A lot of hail?
All right.
You probably see rotation on that, but you need to switch to the kind radar out of Indy for down there.
10-4.
Yeah, that's been a hail producer going into Marion there. Holy cow, Dustin made it. Hey, Justin, are you seeing any hail? Hey, Joe.
I am seeing a rainbow to my left side. On the passenger side. Sorry, driver's side.
Roger. How long do you think it'd take you to get into Marion proper?
It's better to have a me. I'm just coming off the gas station.
Copy. I would hold back at this point. All right, guys. So, life's I would hang tight. You're not going to catch it. Joe, are you trying? You're trying for it? You trying to go to Marion?
We are.
Say it again.
Yes, we're trying to go to Marion.
Oh boy. You're getting ready to turn on to 9, right?
Yep.
You're cold.
Does it look pretty dark out to the southwest there?
Southwest.
It'll be
Southeast.
like your
Yeah.
2 o'clock. Oh, you're not going to make it. Unless you can magically get there in 5 minutes. Do you know Elon?
I do not.
I'm at 9 and 224. It's dark for
Copy. So if anybody's wondering where Joe's going, he's going to try to get into this guy right here. This has had some considerable hail damage reported. Right now it's radar indicated, but it's had up to 3-inch hail right there. Absolutely gigantic. Say again.
As soon as it rolls through, the sun's coming right back out.
That is the concern. All right, guys, if Joe comes into this, we'll pop him back in. Joe, I'm going to pop you back out for a moment.
Import.
I'm watching you, but I don't think you're going to make it, buddy.
Yeah.
And currently, this is what our radar, looks like. This right here is the area of Huntington that is under a severe thunderstorm warning. I am expecting that to expire. A lot of things have changed in the severity here. So we can pop this up, take a look. So down here near Marion, this is the most credible area of concern there. And we can kind of zoom in. There's a little bit of hail here, a little bit of hail here, but things have quickly dissipated as it gets into a little bit more of that stable air that was in place over here. So there's a little bit of a capping advection happening over there that's keeping growth limited. So we are at a limit on growth for the time being. So storms could still persist to develop from the backside of this here. So if we go over here to Illinois, we will see that some things have happened. Up over in this area, things are happening. Let's go down over here. Nothing there. Nothing there. This is Indianapolis. So we're going to have to watch for those pop-up storms and see if this was enough to kill the atmosphere energy as time goes on here. So you can see this severe thunderstorm warning did shrink a little bit there. It includes Warren, Lancaster, the southern part of Huntington there, down to Van Buren. There is still a considerable hail threat going into Marion right now. Joe is way far north for that. I don't think he's going to make it. Let's bring him back on here. Joe, I don't think you're going to make it.
No, we're not.
It's hitting Marion right now.
Yeah.
Justin, where are you at right now?
We are
220. I'm on
north of
224
Marion.
at it.
I see you. Okay. I
I'm
lost you there for a
224 and I
second.
got the rainbow in my camera.
You right now?
Give me 2 seconds when we get out of the woods and I'll have the rainbow again. Right
Fair
in
enough.
the camera.
Joe, I bet you're getting some really big rain.
Not yet.
So he's just coming into Marion there.
And we are getting into hail.
Let me get up here to.
All right. Give me a second, Justin. We'll be back to you. You are getting into hail. See where you're at. Okay, I can see that. It's not the giant stuff. The giant stuff's south of Marion now. Pea size? You got pea size there, Joe?
What? There. Where I got those. Oh my God.
Hey, Joe, is that pea size? Oh, it looks like he's going to get out of it. So he's just now getting into Marion there and just absolutely getting hammered.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, Brad.
No, I couldn't, Justin.
I can see it.
Oh, that's fair.
Not very
Joe,
bright.
He's in some hail right now.
10-4.
He's about to get into
I'm
some
in rain.
hail. Joe, can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey, I can barely hear you. This is getting loud.
All right. Hey, Joe, you're about to get into some really big hail.
I can hear it. It's starting to get bigger.
What size do you have, sir?
Oh, man. A little larger than pea-size hail right now.
So just west of Marion, they had 3 inch, so be careful.
If it's like this in Nashville and stuff, where we go?
That's getting bigger. I'd say that got bigger.
Yeah. I'm gonna send this.
I'd say so too.
What is that,
That
golf
was
ball?
intense.
What do you got there? How big was that?
Are you talking to me, Brad?
Joe, yes, sorry.
Yeah, it's a little larger than pea-sized hail right now.
Yeah, all the bigger stuff is just south of 18, so you are 2 blocks from the big stuff.
All right, I think we're good. We can take off.
All right, just for everybody following right now to show you where Joe took cover. He is about right here. The big hail you can see is right here. So he took cover just okay. We're going back on the crazy train. So
We're
he's currently
going
heading
for it.
south. You in the Subaru?
Yeah.
Is it bad? I don't know my hometown.
More hail. Are we just about out of it, Brad?
No.
No. 10-4.
Actually, if you want to stay in it, you're going to have to go east. It's about to move. Yeah, it's about to pass you.
Oh man, wind's picking up pretty good where we're at right now.
Yeah, I'm watching that as well.
Look at all that hail.
You see all this hail on the ground? It looks like a snowstorm.
At the stop signs, turn right on Southwestern Avenue. Then immediately turn left on West 14th Street. Turn left on the West 14th Street.
I'm gonna have to zoom in on you here, see where you're going here. Oh, I see where you're going. So for everybody up in Huntington, the threat is over in Huntington. We have an invested interest with a chaser on the ground in Marion, going through after this hail core right here that has had hail up to 3 inches. Currently, severe thunderstorm warning up to 1.5 inches observed currently. So he is chasing after that right now. You guys are going to go up to Lincoln Boulevard and then take a ride, I assume?
We got to make a quick pit stop and we will be back in the saddle.
Copy.
All the things. Your destination is on the right. Yes.
I'll pop you off. Oops, wrong person. Oh, look at that. Nice.
I have a definite double rainbow heading towards Markle. I'm just south of Warren, or just north of Warren, sorry. On 224.
Very well.
If we can't find what we're looking for, we'll definitely find some neat stuff to show our viewers.
Right. There you go.
Let's see this back. Brad, he needs you again. I'm going to hop off of here and
That's fine.
let my phone cool again.
10-4. Thanks, Joe. or Justin? Wow, Joe, that is absolutely crazy. Is that snow?
That's like some heavy duty hail.
Oh, wow. Wow. There's like golf balls right there.
Almost, yeah.
Look at that hail core right there. That's the hail core.
Right there, yep.
That is a beautiful thing. I wouldn't recommend chasing that. It's your windshield.
I was telling Sasha we might get into some hail, and she's like, "Well, how big? I don't want a broken windshield." And I was like, "Well, anything's possible."
Do you see any damages on any of the cars there in the parking lot?
Negative. No.
That's
All looks
crazy.
pretty good.
That is crazy. All right. Well, the severe threat for Huntington's over for now. I'm going to go ahead and hop off the live stream. I'm going to go get myself some eat, recharge, and anything else pops up here, get some pictures. We'll post that.
Copy.
And anything else pops up here, we'll hop back on and we'll be ready.
10 for it.
All right, buddy. Thanks. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in with us today. A lot of the worst of it's over. The biggest hail event was down in Marion. We can see we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for the extreme southwestern part of Huntington County, but there's really nothing to report on that. But the big part to talk about, because this thing is just absolutely cycled, is basically this section right here. If you are in that area, so Marion, Montpelier, Geneva, Bryant, Salina, Ohio, St. Mary's, and I'm just going to just do this just in case, is kind of broaden that out a little bit. Just keep that in mind and watch out, because there is hail coming your way. Anything else could develop this evening. Anything's possible as we go out throughout the night. We're going to keep an eye open. We got a tornado siren. Give me 1 second. I got you. What's up?
Hey, am I missing something here? They just sounded the tornado siren.
Sometimes they do that for severe thunderstorm warnings.
Okay.
In other counties. I heard it over your radio. I am all over this. Give me 1 second here. They're probably doing it because of the significance of the hail and everything. Give me a second here. I'm going through everything. All right. Unless there was something observed, but I'm not. It's possible southwest of Montpelier, but that would be outside of Grant County, way farther east of you. There's nothing coming for you.
Copy.
I think they're just doing it out of abundance of the seriousness of that hail.
10-4. I don't know, man.
What do you see as far as those clouds go?
It's looking like I'm seeing some rotation on the back end of this, man.
So from where you're at, can you pop that up on video? I'm trying to. What direction from you? North, south, east, or west?
That would be what, my southeast?
Southeast. I don't see nothing.
Oh man, I got to get the drone up. Nope, he's good. Hey, hang on a minute. I want to get the drone out for this one.
Okay, I got latest update. It's way out there though, man. Are they sounding them again?
No. Give me a minute, Brad. Hang on. Let me call you right back, Brad.
Roger. All right, guys, if you're wondering what's going on, we got Joe in Marion currently. They are sounding the tornado siren currently in Marion. So he's right here, and it was loud and proud. So I'm trying to figure out why. Other than the hail, this would probably show expired. Yeah, that's going to expire. There's nothing else going on for Huntington County, guys. I mean, no. $14th. He's saying possibly this area, but sorry, guys. I'm just waiting for him to pop back on here. I mean, I could see somewhere out in this area, but that doesn't make sense for the siren all the way over here in Marion. Unless it's that, which could be. He's popping his drone out, so we're going to see what he has going on. So we will see in just a moment. So we're going to pop that out of the way. I'm going to look at a different radar right quick while we're all together waiting to see what's going on here. So as I said, tornado sirens were going on in Marion right now. So that is currently what we got going on. Joe is currently in Marion, just south of, or I'm sorry, just east of 9. Not seeing anything. All right, this is what we're seeing right now, guys. We're just waiting on him to come back in here. Make sure I got the right radar. He's way out of pocket at this point, but definitely he's pulling out his drone. We're going to see if we can get some any footage of what could be going on. You see that severe thunderstorm warning in Huntington County has been allowed to expire. That is no longer in effect. Hey, Joe. Are you doing okay? Okay, you scared me half to death. So. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and hop off the live. He is okay. So as soon as he gets me the drone footage, we will. Yeah, that's interesting, Cheryl. They do that in Wabash too. So we're just making sure that he's safe and that he's okay. But we're going to hop off the live stream for right now. If anything does pop off, like I said, there's the possibility that some things could develop on the backside of this. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. And actually what I'll do here, as I'm putting my stuff away too early, I'm going to show you guys why we're going to keep an eye out here. So give me just a moment here. Because it's so important to share that information as to why they put out a watch and they was taken out of the system here. So I'm going to pop this up into our system here. Okay, so they did. They just canceled the severe thunderstorm watch. So it seems that the chance for further development off after all this is passed has diminished. But it's mainly because we'll see this frontal boundary that is up here. Initial preliminary thoughts was that it was going to be much further like this. So more or less, this is a boundary, and that's what we're looking at. So unfortunately, this didn't develop like we figured it could. So this area, though, perfect. I mean, they called that. This was a hit or miss probable situation down here. I'm glad it didn't get any worse than it did. Even though they are canceling the severe thunderstorm watch, I am going to continue to watch for development because we can see that there is still a moisture plume coming this direction out of Texas. So we're going to keep an eye on that because it's still warm. That warm front's still far north. We haven't had a cold front come through to diminish anything yet. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on things. If anything develops, we'll be back.